Today, I will show you everything you need to obtain a Czech Republic Schengen Visa and how to apply for one 50% faster and with an almost 100% approval rate. A Czech Republic visa will allow you to visit the Czech Republic and these other 25 countries for a maximum of 90 days. However, I only recommend you apply for a Czech Republic Schengen Visa if the Czech Republic is the sole destination of your trips. You may apply for a multiple entry visa. B, you are traveling to different Schengen states, but the Czech Republic is your primary destination in terms of duration and purpose of stay. Or C, you're traveling to different Schengen states, none of which can be identified as the leading destination, and your first entry to the Schengen area is the Czech Republic. If this is you, then keep watching. I'm Dalma, your cool travel expert, and here's how to apply for a Czech Republic Schengen Visa in 2023. A Czech Republic Schengen Visa is a short-stay visa in the form of a sticker affixed to a traveler's passport. What's unique about Schengen visas is that you don't have to show them in every country you visit. Instead, those holding a Schengen visa only need to present it once at the Schengen port of entry. You can easily verify if you need one by using our visa calculator tool. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to get more travel-related content, travel hacks, and life-saving travel content all in the same place. Now, what are you allowed to do with the Czech Republic Schengen Visa? Tourism, visiting friends or family members, spa activities, and medical treatment. Any kind of remunerated activities are not allowed if you hold a Czech Republic Schengen Visa, meaning remunerated business or work. Now let's talk about the number of entries. Applicants can request a specific number of entries, but the visa officer will ultimately decide. A single entry visa allows you to enter to the Schengen states once, a double entry visa will allow you to enter twice, and a multiple entry visa allows you to enter the Schengen states as often as you want for 3 to 5 years. Applicants can stay in the Czech Republic for 90 days within 180 days. The validity of your Schengen visa depends on what the visa officer that processes your application sees as reasonable. Sometimes you're given the time required to remain in the Schengen states. Others, you may get a visa with a shorter or longer validity than you expected. So, when you receive your passport with the visa sticker on it, read it carefully because it gives you the number of days that you're allowed to spend in the Schengen territory and contains the first date you can get in and the day in which you'll have to leave. Remember, the number of days you are allowed to stay in Schengen countries is the shorter period, and the validity of your visa is the longer one. Be careful to stay within your visa validity and not overstay the days you're permitted. If you do, you may face fines or even a ban from Schengen zone. Here's how much a Czech Republic Schengen visa costs in euros and dollars. These visa fees are not refundable. Now, let's take a look at the application procedure. Number 1, find a consulate or a visa center where you will lodge your application. 2, schedule an appointment. Consulates schedule their own appointments, mostly by email or phone. Refer to consulates' websites for guidance. Applications are generally lodged in person and biometric data, meaning fingerprints and a picture, are collected. Children younger than 12 do not submit fingerprints and therefore do not need to visit the consulate. Children between 12 and 15 need to come accompanied by their parents or legal guardians who lodge visa applications on their behalf. Schengen visa applications can be submitted 6 months at the earliest and 15 days at the latest. 3. Lodge the application presenting the following requirements. Applicants file their applications at consulates or in visa centers, commonly in person, not at a border crossing nor on the territory of the Czech Republic. All documentation must be submitted by the applicant at the time of the interview. Passport. For travel to the Czech Republic Schengen area, the passport must have been issued in the past 10 years. This passport has to continue to be valid at least 3 months after the intended departure from the Czech Republic or Schengen area. It must contain at least 2 empty pages. And when it comes to the application form, you can either fill out the form electronically and print it subsequently, or print the form first and fill it out by hand in legible large case Latin letters. Forms can be printed in black and white. Forms are also available free of charge at consulates. Each applicant fills out their own form. Parents submit and sign application forms for their children younger than 15. You're gonna need a photo. The photo must meet the following requirements: biometric data. Applicants who submit their first application for a Schengen visa will have their biometric data recorded in person, including fingerprints and a required passport-style photo. This is in addition to the information submitted. When it comes to supporting documents, you're going to need some when it comes to the purpose of stay. For example, is it an invitation or a travel agency voucher, trip reservation, itinerary, accommodation, financial means, proof of return, information allowing assessment of applicant's intention to return, most commonly air or other ticket reservation, travel medical insurance. When you apply for a Schengen visa, you need to process travel medical insurance covering all expenses which might arise in connection with repatriation for medical reasons, urgent medical care, or emergency hospital treatment or death. The insurance must be valid throughout the entire Schengen area and cover the entire period of stay. The minimum coverage must be 30,000 euros. Now you'll have to await the decision outcome. Visas are generally decided within 3 to 5 days. The legal processing period, though, is 15 days. In individual cases, the processing period can be extended to 45 days, notably when further examination is needed. Collect your visa if your visa was approved, or a refusal form if your visa was denied. Applicants can pick up their passports with visas themselves, or they can authorize someone else to do so on their behalf. A certified power of attorney needs to be presented when picking up the passport on someone's behalf. If the applicant notifies the consulate about this arrangement when lodging the application, no power of attorney is necessary. Refusal forms must be picked up by the applicants themselves. Visas are generally decided within 3 to 5 days, but again, the processing period is 15 days, and 45 if more examination is needed. I know what you're thinking. How do I get the time and energy to do all this? Well, you're not alone. iVisa travelers face the same predicaments every day, which is why they decide to take advantage of the benefits of guided entries. A guided entry is a simplified form that's 50% shorter than government platforms. You can also fill it out at your own pace, and in our platform, you can actually save progress. Go back to your answers and then review the final application before you send it off. This feature isn't available on the government site. Then, a team of immigration experts reviews your application before submission, ensuring it's 100% government compliant. You also get a concierge or iVisa expert who will guide you throughout the application. Last but not least, once you've applied, we'll provide you with a step-by-step handbook full of helpful tips to keep in mind when answering difficult interview questions, and a step-by-step guide to everything you're going to need to get your Czech Republic Schengen visa without problems. Traveling should be simple, but getting travel documents can feel complicated and overwhelming. At iVisa, we pride ourselves on being the most reliable experts so you can focus on what's important when traveling. We've been doing this for over a decade. That's why over 1 million travelers have chosen us to help them get their documents, because we make traveling simple, reliable, and stress-free. Download the iVisa app or go to iVisa.com and simply choose your nationality and the Czech Republic as your destination. Then click Apply Now. Our easy, traveler-friendly application platform is much less complicated than dealing with foreign governments, and much faster. I'll leave the Czech Republic Schengen Visa application link in the description box below. Do you have any questions? Feel free to write them down in the comment section and we'll get back to you ASAP. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to get more travel-related content, travel hacks, and life-saving travel content all in the same place. I'm Dalma, your cool travel expert, and I'll see you in the next video. Safe travels!